So, oh my god. I'm sorry. But, what if Boom Beach dies? Now, this will be in Clash of Clans. Now, this is event troops. Yes, there will be permanent troops in the game. So, first off, we have Scorcher, which the Scorcher looks like a fire tank with a torch right there, because that is a torch. It's supposed to burn. That's the whole entire point of the Scorcher. And the reason why I added that first, is because it is overpowered. Kind of like, yeah, that's a Sky Shield. You'll hear it more in this video. But like I said, this video is like this. The most 1-1, which is like the cookie, I'd say, Clash of Clans. Like this month, we got the cookie first. Now I got the Scorcher first. This is how overpowered it is. 25,000 HP. This is at level 1. Damage on death is 2,000, and the damage per second, which is at level 1, is 455 at level 1. Now, I don't think the training time will be 15 minutes. It will probably cut down that. But probably the unit size will be probably 6 more. Which is probably will be the highest. If it will be. Now my idea for the clan capital will just be, instead of like a Super Scorcher, if there was a troop, and there will probably be a Super Scorcher, which will burn, an incinerator, which is basically kind of like a Scorcher, but double times the damage. Now, next up we have Bombardier. Now, my idea for the clan capital version, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna say. So, my idea will probably be like, I don't know. Yes, my battery was drained out because I don't think it was plugged yet, so yeah, don't mind that. Now, the Bombardiers have a tennis for him to walk. Don't judge that. Bombardiers have a high unit size, like the tank. It's exactly like the tank, and it has this much HP at level 1. We just ignore the pluses. And then the damage per second at level 1 is 1,100. Yeah. Yeah, plus it has good aim. These two so far has good aim. Plus, I don't know how the Scorcher will miss the aim anyway. Next up, we have Mech. The Mech is another overpowered one. And the clan capital version will probably be, I can't make up the clan capital versions. I don't know what the idea will be. So the Mech is basically a 0.1 second shooter. What I mean by that is each shoot between a shot is equivalent to 1 second. I'm not joking. So, yeah, this is one of the biggest troops in the game. And, yeah, this is how much HP it has at level 1. Damage per second. Damage per, I'm not sure if that's damage per 0.1 second or damage per 1 second. But this is all at level 1. So damage per second. By the way, I forgot to mention that it stuns. Stunning is basically turning off a defense. Right there. Autocannons stun their targets. Fourth one, we got Grenadiers, which have really bad aim. And when I beat by that is like, sometimes they'll even go farther than what they meant to hit, and it'll hit another thing. That's how bad they are. Their unit size is 6. They're at level 1. And their damage per second is 100. And their health per second, health is 450. And yeah, next up we got is tanks, which And, tanks are pretty tanked out. See that joke? And it's not really better than the Scorcher. Except you get it at a lower headquarters, which is basically Town Hall in this case. So health is 2,000. Actually, this will be at level 5. And damage per second will be at 198. And the range will be slow. Now, also, let's redo this again. Grenadiers have a very long range, and Scorchers have medium range, which means they burn fire at a long range. Now, this one has a very good aim, but the range is very long. Mechs ranges are short, and pretty sure that's it. Tanks range are just long. And now we got permanent troops. Riflemen. Okay, this is not very overpowered. But, by the way, like, if I did these troops, then it wouldn't be at level 1. I feel like it'll be at level higher than 1. So first we got Riflemen. Second, we got Heavy. Third, we got Cryoneers. And fourth, we got Warriors. Which, Rifleman at level 14 has 337 health. And the damage per second is 84. The range is medium. And then Heavies also have the same shooting time as a mech with 0.1 seconds. And the Heavy has 2,500 health. Also, there will be squad leaders with it. Yeah, I'll mention that later. And this is at level 13. The damage per second is 69 damage. Now, next up we have is the Warrior, which has 597 HP at level 8, and the damage per second is 237. And oh yeah, Cryoneers. Cryoneers is quite trash. 700 HP, and then the damage per second is 30. Now, also, they're not focusing on the damage. They're actually focusing on her freezing ability, which does its stun. Stun stops the stun stops the building, but Cryoneer's case, it doesn't stun for some reason. Okay, and yeah, that's not it for this one. Yeah, the range is short for Heavies, and the range is medium for Riflemen. And then Warriors is the only melee troop, not proto troop, but the only melee troop, which means that it's the closest type which you can get your, I don't know how to explain that. It's like a builder is building something, building that masterpiece or upgrading it. That's basically what melee is. And then Cryoneers range is medium. So yeah. Next up we got is hero skins from event. Now, I didn't add Archer Queen in here is because the only other hero that I could think of is not a boy. I mean, not a girl. Now, first up we got is Barbarian King, which will be Sergeant Brick. And also from events, also I added in like Boom Transfer, which will be with Supercell ID. I'll mention that at the end. And the second will be Royal Champion, which will have Dr. Kavan. I know he isn't a boy, but also what I mean by that, it just doesn't fit. Royal Champion is a boy in this case, but at least she has the thing that makes her a Royal Champion. Minion Prince Captain Everspark. And then Grand Warden, which is actually his own gender. There's only like 2 of their own genders. Private Bullet. Yeah, so, let me say their special abilities. Skins have special abilities. I don't know. But also, I want to share their abilities. While I was making this, I didn't thought of this. So, yeah. What I'm basically saying is, for the event, here are stuff that I'll get from the trader. First off, we have Cluster Grenade, which is basically a normal type of bullet, except the Cluster Grenade just shoots a bunch of shrapnel, like 1, 2, 3, and until the final one, which will be 1 bullet, I'm pretty sure. Battle Orders, which makes damage bonus and speed bonus. They basically boost a troop up. And then Iron Will, which reduces damage and has a duration. Telling troops do not die actually works. Dr. Gavan, which will be for the Royal Champion. Sergeant Brick is for Barbarian King. Crystal Critters. And also, about this, Barbarian King will have this gun as a sword. And Dr. Gavan will have this thing as a... I don't remember what this code. But basically also about the Dr. Gavan, the perk is whenever he hits a troop with this, that troop will be healed. So Crystal Critters, the healing per second is 30 at level 4. This is at level 4. Critter Spawned is 10. And then the critter lifetime is 15 seconds. And I'm not sure if it upgrades that. Now, Ice Shields, which the shield hit points are 300 at level 3. Duration, 9 seconds. Just Second Wind. Housing Space Revived, 12. If there's no troops died in that area, he won't revive it. Now, what I want to change about this is they do revive air troops back. And then, finally, for the, what was it called? Barbarian King? I mean, not Barbarian King. Minion Prince. Yeah, Critter Swarm, which basically releases a large swarm of critters. Also, a perk about the skin is she launches critters. Maximum critters are 12. Now, also, explosive charges are actually... Second Wind is at level 3. And then Critter Swarm is at level 2. The critter count is at 10. And once you press it... yeah, I'm not sure if it goes to its limit. But also, explosive charges, which is basically kind of like Sergeant Brick's explosive charges. What was it called again? Cluster Grenade. Okay, so explosive charges is basically kind of like that. Shrapnel damage, 3,400. And then the explosive... This is at level 1. Initial damage is 5,800. Now, Universal Remote basically just... Capture duration is at 15 seconds. This is at level 1. Shock duration after the capture duration is at 4 seconds. Recharge duration is 1.1 seconds. Damage bonus is 100%. Basically, what the Universal Remote does is it chooses a defense. Don't work with that one. And then it changes that defense, makes other defense, attacks that defense. Also, in that case, that defense that's other defense are attacking at, that defense will attack at other defenses. And also, what was it? Yeah, Grand Warden hero skin. Yeah, Taunt, which is basically just telling defenses to shoot at them, except also the thing is there will be damage reduction that are defenses that are targeting at him. So energy drink just makes him faster, more damage, and more attack speed. Shock knuckles is basically like a shock bomb, but like it scatters around everywhere. So yeah. Also, event that I wanted to talk about this in the event, not anywhere else, but those hero equipments together will make so that you can do it again. Okay, I'm joking. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, let's talk about the perks, which is basically in the event there will be other stuff. Now, first, if you had a boombox, let's talk about boom transfer. In this case, like, I don't know how to talk about this, but like, if you had a Boom Beach account and you want to transfer those stuff into Clash of Clans, you can. You just have to, you didn't have to. You can actually connect it still, but like, in Supercell ID, you have to have an account that is connected to Supercell ID for this to work. And basically how this works is you gotta connect that Supercell ID account into of Clash of Clans in the event, or like probably outside of the event, so that it'll work. So that you can prove that you have a boombox. A boombox will probably be at like March to the next month. It will be at March to the next month. So basically how this works is a boombox is when you tap on the party island. Let me show you. So there's a party island over here, and if you tap it on March, it won't just say that. I'm pretty sure there will be another word of that, and then there will be other fireworks. You have to tap on that, press party, and then after that, there will be a word on there, and then you have to press party on the other one, do it again, until you get the boom boxes. That's literally how to get it. And basically, if you had a boombox in Boom Beach, before this event, you'll get boomboxes spawning. And what I mean by that is, like, you don't get, like, the limit is 2 boomboxes in Boom Beach regularly. But now, Clash Mysteries, boomboxes will just spawn randomly everywhere as an obstacle. And then second, this is a lot of stuff. There will be a Mega Crab trader looking like she's going extinct more days has passed until the event ended. Warships replacing Boulder Base. Removing obstacles takes no builders, and probably no time too. A bunch of builders in a builder hut. And what I mean by that, this is a reference to Boom Beach, where a bunch of builders just build or upgrade one thing. Here's proof. Here's proof that a bunch of builders. So I just want to add like a bunch of builders in one building, which is also Bob. Bunch of builders. Okay, so a free Boom Beach scenery will be there if you played Boom Beach. Otherwise, you have to pay for it, and it'll be limited. It'll be amount of. I don't know how to say this. It'll be until amount of time before it leaves the game. So yeah, you'll probably have to pay for it anyway. Now, also, Gold Pass will be called Boom Pass, since they still have some stuff into it. Boom Passes are basically kind of like Gold Passes, except you don't unlock the top stuff. You unlock more stuff in a row. So yeah. The spells are Smoke Screen, which basically blocks your troops from attacking, but also blocks defenses from attacking. The last attack will probably still go into Smoke Screen, and probably the troops will take damage. It will take damage. So, yeah. Now, Flares, which I heard that it's too complicated for Clash of Clans, but what if we, instead of like a spell bottle, we just added just an actual flare? There's no spell bottles, or even a big one. The Critters, which are basically just small blue things that doesn't have an extra version of itself, that just attack stuff and sometimes distract stuff. Artillery, which is just one bomb, and Barrage is just a bunch of bombs. A Shock Bomb, which just shocks like defenses from attacking you. And yeah. Now third, we got a Weapon Lab. A Weapon Lab is basically just extra defenses, or like extra protectors. Like, not defenses, protectors. Like, protect it with more HP. That's what I mean. Like, that, or either, like, okay, so, like, Prototype are basically super defenses, we could put it as, or, like, not super defenses, but defenses with a backstory, or defenses that hadn't existed yet, or like the Protector, like the Shield Generator, which protects the HQ, which is the headquarters. Yeah, that is all. Okay, I want to start with the clan capital troops, if they're in the game. Incinerator. Yeah. Proto. Which is basically just like, should be clan capital version. It's just a better burner of Scorchers. Bombardiers, I don't know what to add for that. Except itself. Maybe we should add itself. I don't know what else to add there. Mechs, which could have another one. I could probably say, like, the one that does say clan capital on it, but I don't have any ideas for, probably it could be like 2 or 3. So an idea for the Boom Beach mech Clash of Clans in clan capital will probably be the person inside it. Except when that person dies, about to die, it'll go inside that as a special ability. Actually, not as a special ability. Now, Grenadiers, clan capital version should be clan capital, not clan capital. I don't know why I said that. So, Grenadiers should be throwing actual grenades in the clan capital version, like the ones that we know, but also like the super grenaders. In clan capital it should still be called that, but like better aim. Tanks, the tank girl, but kind of like the mech 2, where when she's about to die, she'll just immediately go to the tank. And basically, the tank girl is the same as the mech girl. So, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, when they're about to die, they'll go into their devices and keep on attacking. And then I want to add these into it. Warriors will probably be a beamed warrior, which will be like he'll hold it at the bottom the whole attack, but as soon as he dies, the hammer will lift up and then we'll just smash down. Or like another idea of that, when he dies, like both ideas, like he just lifts off the hammer, but also instead of smashing down, since it has a beam, the beam will shoot towards the defenses that they were targeting, except that it's splash. So yeah, then it'll get down, which will probably be like 10 damage. So yeah, just super warriors. Now also cryoneers. What should I call this? The freezer, which is basically where the defenses that have people on it, or like people recharging the defense, like builder huts, it'll freeze that person and off that, and then the thing will be destroyed. So basically wizard towers, archer towers, basically every tower, like bomb towers, archer towers, wizard towers. That's all I could think of. Heavy and riflemen, clone riflemen, which already exist as prototroop. Here's proof. Yeah, they die and they respawn. I think extra 2 probably. So yeah, that's the clan capital version for riflemen. I'm not sure about heavies and none of the others. Not heroes, but like, yeah, that's probably it. Let me check again. Just one more thing. Yeah, I drew that. So crazy. I hate that noise. Operations, which is basically the one reason why you should join the task force. Accept challenges. Operations are basically when you attack them, you'll get operational rewards for it, and you don't actually have to win. I think the more damage you've done to the operation, the more diamonds you'll get, or in this case, gems in Clash of Clans. So yeah. So basically, what this means is like this. Clan Wars will be operations ranging from Milk Run from Duplexity. If Milk Run is the easiest and Duplexity is the hardest. So yeah, also this will be replaced with what is it called? Yeah, warships. There will still be a boat there. And let's see. Yeah, those troops. When I said like event, I mean like right here. The event thing will be a boombox, like the event picture. So yeah. Also, if you're not familiar with it, basically what a mega crab trader is, not a mega crab, like a mega crab is, I don't know why I'm in this game, that doesn't have to do anything with this. Mega crabs are basically monthly things that have a bunch of this is a mega crab, and there's also turtles. The mega crab does stuff to this land. This Mega Crab appears while you're attacking. Like, those are the eyes. Those are the pinchers. The Mega Crab has a bunch of loot. And sometimes you could even get gems from it. The Mega Crab has a different name each month. And probably not the different name every year. So yeah, Mega Crabs are monthly things which you have 40 attacks for. Not to mention, every attack that you win, that one attack that you got will not be attack. So yeah. And plus also, traders are basically gamblers. So, Clash of Clans, if you're watching this, or Supercell, one of you, if you're watching this, I prefer not to add traders because they're gamblers. And what I mean by that, for you're watching this video, is like, so every 3 trader tokens will get a trader crate. But you don't know what's inside that trader crate. Like, it could be a bunch of each, and probably a weapon lab prototype module, which will probably be like 5 squares. And it will always contain 1 hero token, which is basically upgrader for hero, not hero, but like hero abilities. So, yeah, like also I mentioned, and yeah, you don't know what's inside there, but you keep spending trader tokens on trader crates. And yeah, you could spend like 93. You could have 93 and spend it all on a trader crate just for stupid rewards until the last one, which you could have gotten at the start and would just stop gambling. Just basically what this is. Except, like, April Fool's, not Black Friday. I'm pretty sure it's not Black Friday. But, like, it's either April Fool's or Black Friday. One of those. The trader became a glitch for, like, one day. And you'll get, like, a bunch of deals off just trader tokens. Even re-rolling will take, like, 10 trader tokens. So, yeah, that's my idea. Except that computer trader becomes glitched. I mean, basically glitched, but fading away every time. I think this guy knows about it. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I mean by overpowered. And I mean, like, hero tokens, too, I'm pretty sure. And some sculptor gems. I mean, not sculptor gems, but, like, sculptor stuff. This was, like, 9 months ago. And this was at March 15. I don't know what specifically that is. But basically, I think these loops were just the same. But everything else up here were, like, just cheap. And it wouldn't be cheap regularly, but it's very cheap amount of how much that is compared to how many diamonds you had to take. It will probably be like 500 for that. And it's 35, which is probably like less than like 5 gems. So yeah, that's what trader I mean. Shopping spree. Yeah, if you really had that much in game. So yeah, that's also kind of like including boom transfer, which I said. You had a boom beach. Yeah, I'm upping again. If you had a Boom Beach account before and you want to get those stuff, but you didn't connect your Supercell account in Yeah, that had Boom Beach. Just connect it now, and then you'll get those stuff that you had in there, like hero tokens, stuff like that. Hero tokens will be the only thing to upgrade your hero's abilities. So, yeah. That's it. Thank you, Clash of Clans, if you're watching this. Yeah. Also, what inspired me into making this video is in here there's Laser Ranger. Oh my gosh. I'll take a quick drink. Real quick. Okay, we're back. So Laser Ranger is a troop from Boom Beach Frontlines. Basically Boom Beach 2. And Boom Beach Frontlines was a game that I couldn't access, so I couldn't feel like what it was like in this. But Boom Beach Frontlines has died. So Laser Ranger was kept in there as a troop in Boom Beach. Not a temporary troop, but just a full-time troop. So, yeah, that's what gave me an idea. Also, Hero and Warships. There was Captain Raduro, which is basically another Boom Beach Frontlines hero in this game. So, yeah, it may not be in here, but it's in Warship. So, yeah, I did not expect this video to be long, like this long. So, yeah, I hope the Clash of Clans player loved this. If Boom Beach dies, they will add this. So, yeah, that'll be it.